So,
What's your name, buddy?
I'm Pierce Warren.
Pierce, I'm Tavares Mzugwe, and I'm shooting a documentary. I'm a pastor on my YouTube channel, and I'm just asking people this question on my shirt.
Okay. So how do you get into heaven?
Yeah, how you getting to heaven?
So how do you get into heaven is you accept Jesus Christ into your life, and then you live your life about how he would want you to. So that means do the right thing, love your neighbor, and just be a good person all around. Don't judge people, and just live by the word and live by Christ.
So I'm interested in how you came up with your answer, man, because that's a great answer. But I'm interested in how you came up with it.
It's kind of how I try to live my life. I'm a personal trainer here, and so you see a lot of people that come from different backgrounds and everything. And one of the things that you have to remember most is don't be judgmental. Sure. Everyone's here for a reason. So when I go to church and everything, I try to keep that open mind and live that for my day-to-day life, because nobody's perfect. Everyone's striving to be as close to Christ as possible. Everyone's trying to better themselves. So that's just how I try to live my life.
Now, so you go to what church you go to?
I actually live in Hydro.
Yeah.
And so I go to a church out in Thomas.
Well, let me give you one statistic, and I'll give you an illustration real quick, and I'll leave you alone, man. Did you know that 95% of professing believers that believe in Jesus have never led a single soul to Christ outside of the walls of the church? Have you ever heard that? Have you heard that statistic?
I've heard. I didn't know it was that high, but I can believe that.
And so when Jesus says, "Follow me, and I'll make you a fisher of man," if we follow Jesus, the next part of our lives means that we must fish for man. I'll give you a quick illustration, and I'll be finished with you. I want to see what you got. So, man, just imagine you was driving on a highway.
Yeah.
100-mile bridge. Under there was shark-infested waters.
Yeah.
And so you trying to get across this bridge because you hate sharks and you can't swim. Let's give you this.
Yeah.
Well, you get pulled over by the police officer, and the police officer taps on your window and says, "Do you know you were speeding?" He says, "Sir, I'm sorry. I can't stand sharks. I can't swim. I'm just trying to get off this highway." Well, instead of pulling out his ticket book, he give you a crisp $100 bill and tells you to have a nice day.
Yeah.
So you pull off kind of confused. You speed again. You get pulled over a second time.
Yeah.
Different police officer. He says to you, "You know you were speeding." I said, "I'm sorry." You give him the same excuse. Instead of him pulling out his ticket book, he gives you another crisp $100 bill.
Yeah.
This happens the third time.
Okay.
Now you got $300, and now you're not afraid of the shark-infested waters that you can't swim. You're actually looking for police officers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, your worst nightmares come true.
Yeah.
Man, the bridge is actually out, and you hit the skids. Man, you fall into this shark-infested water.
Yeah.
And you try to swim, but you can't swim. So what happened to you? You either got eaten, or you drowned.
Yeah.
Now, the saddest part about this story is not how you died. Did you know the saddest part about this story is that those police officers knew that the bridge was out? They just made your life a better place for you to die a gruesome death in.
Yeah.
You have any idea what I'm getting at?
Yeah, I do.
What do you think I'm getting at?
Temptation and sin.
Temptation and sin.
The devil makes your life easy and tries to bribe you with luxury things on the earth.
That's a good illustration.
Making it to where like after you pass, you go to hell, and where it's more morbid and torturous for you.
That's good. Well, let me. That's a good observation. I'm gonna give you one more. Man, a lot of Christians are like that. They're nice people, and they give people a lot of good things. They go visit them in the hospital. They pay for their food. But you know what they fail to tell people?
What's that?
What you just said.
Yeah.
That hell is real. And we make people's lives a better place for them to die and go to hell, and we don't tell them about how to be saved.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
What you think?
That's good. That's a good one. That's a good illustration.
Man, I sure appreciate your time. I admire your workout, man. You're very disciplined.
Thank you.
God bless you, man.
You have a
Take
good
care.
one.
You too. Thank you for your time.